In this video, we will be discussing about the next chapter of business studies, forms of business organization. There are 5 types of business organization. They are sole proprietorship business, partnership business, joint venture family business, company form of business, and cooperative society. Out of these 5, first we will be discussing about sole proprietorship. Sole means a single, proprietor means owner. A business where the single owner is there, means a business which is owned and run by a single individual or owner is known as a sole proprietorship business. There can be other person or employees can be there, but since there is a single owner, so it will be known as sole proprietorship business. So this is the meaning of sole proprietorship business, where the owner or the man who is the person who is running the business, he is single-handedly taking all the decision. It will be called a sole proprietorship business. Now next come to features of sole proprietorship business. First of all, formation and closure. In case of formation, how sole proprietorship business is formed and what is the condition for its closure. The formation as well as closure both are very easy. Not much legal formalities are required in order to form the business and in order to close also. Since the owner is a single individual, he will take all the final decision and he do not have to consult other regarding formation as well as closure. So formation as well as closure is easy in case of sole proprietorship business. Next come to liability. There is unlimited liability is there. Unlimited. In the sole proprietorship business, the liability of the owner is unlimited. Means in case he suffers loss, then he have to pay the debt out of his personal property also, or you can say his private property also. So liability in case of sole proprietorship business is unlimited because he have to pay the debt to the outsider from his private property also. Third is sole risk bearer. Sole risk bearer is the person, the sole proprietor is the single owner, so he will also be the sole bearer of the risk. If the business suffers loss, he will be the sole person to bear the risk. Moreover, he will also not be sharing profit with any other person. Since he is the sole risk bearer, then the profit whatever the business will earn, it will go to the sole proprietor only. No other person will be sharing the profit of the business. Next is control. There is complete control, you can see. Complete control. Since he is the sole proprietor or single owner, the control of the business lies with the sole proprietorship. The control is not shared by any other person because no owner is there except one. Next is no separate entity. The business is not separate from the owner. Entity means anything which has its own individual existence. So the business does not have any separate entity because once the owner dies, the business also comes to an end because he is the single owner. So there is no separate entity. He is completely one, and the business as well as the owner are considered as the one. If the businessman dies or the proprietor dies, then the business also comes to an end. So there is no separate entity between the owner and the business. Lack of business continuity, it is related to the previous point itself. The business, there is no lack of continuity. Means lack of continuity, the business can come to an end at any point of time. Once the owner becomes insolvent, he becomes insane. If he want to close the business, or if he died, then also the business will come to an end. So there is lack of continuity. That the business can come to an end at any point of time. Once the businessman dies or the owner dies, he becomes insane. He can become insolvent. There are many other reasons the business can come to an end. Next, let us come to many merits and demerits of sole proprietorship business. Let us first of all study about the merits. Merits, first of all, just now it is related to the features also. Some part of the features also we can discuss in the merits portion. The merit is, that is formation and closure itself. You can see formation as well as closure. The merit of the business is, it is very easy to form the business. It is related to the feature of the business also, and it is also one of the merits also, that the business can be formed easily, as well as the owner, if you want to close the business, he can easily close the business also. So it is part of the merit also as well as features also, that it is easy to form the business as well as to close also. Next is control. Next merit of the business is complete control of the business lies with one single person. So sole proprietor is the single owner of the business, so there is complete control of the business also. So there is one second merit is that is complete control of the business is there. Thirdly, motivation. You can say self-motivation also. There is complete motivation or self-motivation of the employee since he is the single owner or sole bearer as well as the recipient of the profit. So there is complete motivation because he will get motivated when there is more profit is there or the business earns profit. It results in the motivation of the person also. So it is again merit of the business, that is sole proprietorship. There is merit, that is direct incentive is there, direct motivation is there. Next is secrecy. There is complete secrecy in the business because since he is a single owner or proprietor of the business, so we do not have to share the business secret with any other person. So there is secrecy of the business is there because if you want to complete the secrecy of the business, you do not have to share anything with the other party because he is the single owner of the business. So there is complete secrecy in case of sole proprietorship. Next we can discuss some demerits also. Demerit is also related with some of the features also. Just now we have discussed, that is lack of business continuity. Lack of business continuity. The business can come to an end at any point of time because when the businessman dies, he becomes insane, he can become insolvent, it will come to an end at any point of time. Secondly, unlimited liability is there. That is also one of the disadvantages of the sole proprietorship business. There is unlimited liability. If the business suffers loss, the businessman will have to pay out of the debt from his private property also. So there is unlimited liability in case of sole proprietorship business also. Thirdly, you can say the yes. Next is there is risk also. Since he is the single owner, there is complete risk of the business. That is, he will bear all the risk. If the business suffers loss, he will have to bear all the risk. It is related with unlimited liability also because the risk of the business as well as unlimited liability both are one and the same, but it can be written as a separate point. There is complete risk or too much risk is involved because if the business suffers loss, he have to bear all the risk.